to the world. Subscribe now to the Hot 97 YouTube channel. It's Ebro in the Morning with Laura Stiles and Rosenberg.
Yo, it's Ebro in the Morning. Rosenberg's here. Laura's on assignment checking on young baby Light today, who decided she wanted to jump off the couch and have her first head bump at 2 years old. Hope everything's okay. Got to get a check-in, but they're probably sleeping at the crib. We got the legend, Mike Dean, on the program today. Mike, good morning, man. How are you?
I'm good, man. How you been?
Man, I'm blessed, brother. Thank you for asking to come on the program. I get to have combos with you privately, but we've only had a few publicly throughout the years. How are you today, man? What we got going on?
I'm great. I'm here with Sash and Apex. Sash is an artist that Apex and I just signed to the label Apex Sound. We're here to play you some new music. Well,
we're gonna play the music for the people right now. Tell us the name of the song so people could go get it, man.
It's called Lemon Sorbet. It's
lemon sorbet, delicious.
Yeah. That sounds like a weed strand. That's what that sounds like.
No, it's about a lady who's sweet and sour. Little twist,
Is that a double entendre?
What's that?
Was Sash, you was going down there tasting and it was sweet and sour when you was down there?
It's not that literal, man. Come on.
He's like, yo, chill. Chill.
Too early for that.
We know Sash. So you know Sash is from New York too, right?
What part of New York?
Lower East Side.
Very nice. LES. It's changed a lot down there, hasn't it?
It has changed, but I'm 22, so it's like it's changed, but not that.
You're used to the change.
Exactly.
Mike, what is it about Sash that got you guys so excited about him that had you hitting us up like, yo, I need to come on the show and talk about this guy?
I just felt like we got one right here, We're dropping an EP on the 2nd of December. Apex. I don't know where you at?
Boom. You say it, and there he is.
Hey, Apex, what up, sir?
How you doing? How are you doing? Good morning.
Morning,
Apex,
man.
Good. Apex, the producer, has been signed to me for a few years. So we've worked together on several projects, and he's been telling me about Sasha's music for a while. Are we cursing here or are we straight?
Go ahead, man.
Whatever you need to do, man.
We'll fix it up later.
Fuck. Okay. All right, let's go.
So Apex, when did you first get put on to Sasha's music?
What year is that? Probably 2017, like late 2017. I think I watched his video Rondo, the first song he ever put out. And he put out a music video on YouTube, and that's when I first heard his shit and was just like blown away, honestly. And I found out he was
off the project for the time being, right?
No, actually, he just released singles at that point in his career. He was like 17, just putting out music singles.
Got it. So yeah, I'm looking at all his top songs here on Apple Music. Guava, obviously Lemon Sorbet's up there. Avenue. He's got a lot of music. Sash, how long you been putting out music, and when did you really find your love for music?
I mean, I grew up. My dad is like the biggest hip hop head ever, so I was always in love with music. But I fell in love with making music probably around 16, around the time Apex is talking about 2017. That first song that we put out, Rondo, was just like that was like one of the first songs that I ever recorded top to bottom. And then you said there's a bunch of music. It was kind of just like songs I had put out on my own, just trying to develop my sound. And that's sort of what we're still doing. We've now been able to, we're doing so much that we want to just package it up and put out a bunch of projects this year.
Now, Mike, I want to ask you, you're an old head like me. You've been around, you've seen a lot. Just to give the audience, many people probably know you from working with Travis Scott, working with Kanye. What was the first, I guess, big name artist you ever worked with? Just to give people some context.
First big album I worked on, Selena. But the first big hip hop artist. Yeah, just drop that casually. The first big hip hop artist was Bushwick Bill, Ghetto Boys.
Yep. And so, and the reason I want to give people that context is because as Sasha was explaining, still figuring out a sound, and you know, that's more of a new era thing, right, Mike Dean? Most of the time when us in the media or mainstream folks would meet an artist, the sound was kind of already developed and ready to go. Now we watch artists kind of grow while they're in the spotlight, correct?
Yeah. Yeah, things are way different with the internet and, you know, and just technology. People are starting to make music and getting their music to people earlier than before. I think people didn't hear music till it had already gone through the whole big label ringer and everything, you know.
And Sash, do you like figuring this out in front of people? Are you enjoying this journey, or is it just you don't know anything different?
Of course. I mean, I more so meant that some of the old records you were talking about was figuring it out. Not that I'm not still figuring it out. But I think it's incredible that it's changed to where, like, I have the chance to work with someone like Mike and someone like Apex at a stage that might have been earlier than the past, or than it would be in the past.
Apex, I got a question for you. Do you ever challenge Mike Dean on which synthesizer he's going to pull off the wall? Where you're like, yo, Mike, you got to put that one away. I need a new keyboard. You've been using that one too much.
I mean, he's always switching it up. I ain't gonna lie. This dude is always buying a new synth, so I never have ever.
Yo, my man. Yo, you got the. Is he near the wall, Mike Dean? Are you near the wall of synthesizers right now? Are you even in that room?
I can walk up there real quick.
Y'all got to see this, bro. Y'all have to see this.
You got to see my. You got to see my garage. What you got to see.
Yo, you never seen nothing like what you're about to see right now.
Okay, hold on.
Gets to the room where all of the keyboards are. Is insane, man. It really doesn't make any sense. It'll make you go, yo, bro, really? Like, there's that many sounds in the world? Like,
how many do you need?
How many do you need?
I mean, each one's got a story to tell, you know?
Right. Here we go. Each one's got a story to tell.
Let's see. It's by the way, you can just tell how long it takes him to make his way through this house, Ebro.
This guy's been making money a long time, man. Here we go.
Here we go. Lights are on. We're in a room now.
Well, let's start with some subwoofers. How about that?
Oh, goodness gracious.
So I got ASRs just casually laying up against the wall.
Look at, wait, keep turning. Yo, right there. Stop right there. Yo, what is, bruh?
No, this is already like in a Guitar Center.
Oh, this is way better than guitar. They don't sell shit like this. These are like 20, 30K a piece. Come on, man.
Yeah, different level.
These are from when, like, y'all were children.
Well, I was gonna say some of those are literally from the 80s, right?
Oh yeah, they're 60s, 70s, 80s. I got the Yamaha CS80 that Michael Jackson played on Billie Jean. Look, here's my
the actual one he played on Billie Jean, or wow.
The actual one. That's my Atmos room that Apple talked me into building.
Yeah, no, we forced them into building the Atmos room. Thank you very much.
What does that mean, Ebro? An Atmos room?
Dolby surround. So it's like, you know, instead of a 5.1 surround sound, you could go as what I think you can go up to 12 and sometimes even higher than 12 different angles of sound.
Yeah.
When you see Dolby Atmos or spatial, what they call spatial in Apple Music.
Yeah, I have 13 channels. Got 9.1.4.
Crazy. So Sash, talk to us quickly about working with Mike Dean and, you know, and when that began. How long ago did you actually start working with Mike Dean?
I mean, I had met Apex around 2017, 2018, and we started working on stuff. One of the first things that Apex and I made, he sent to Mike, and Mike had played sort of like an outro on it. So I started working with him then, but I had never really met him until this summer.
Got it.
That was just at the point where I think the music had developed from then to where he was like, yo, let's try and make some stuff. We met each other, started working on records, and it was just like, let's put these out together.
Now, Mike, is it do you have Sash in a camp situation, like where he's just locked in for days, or are you guys working differently?
I mean, I let Apex and Sash usually, like for this first project, they started all the songs by themselves, and I came in and I co-produced 3 of them, and then I've mixed and mastered everything for them. And next project, we're starting probably half the songs with stuff that I play on synths, and then they'll build on that.
Are you Apex? How busy is Mike's schedule these days? I'm hearing he's the go-to guy for mixing and mastering in Dolby Atmos, and the calendar's really full. Are you having a hard time getting time with Mike Dean these days?
No, bro, nah. I be over at his house like every day. So whenever he gets free time, I'm sliding in there and we're working. And even in general, bro, he's always telling us to pull up. So he's always making time for us, bro. Yeah. But he is the busiest dude in music for sure.
Yo, it's crazy. Dude doesn't sleep. You gotta take care of yourself, Mike. We're worried about you, bro. So you haven't smoked in 3 days. You told us before this interview. Normally, Mike Dean smokes a lot of weed.
Yeah.
Why are you not smoking weed right now? What's going on?
I mean, I caught the flu, so I'm trying to give my lungs a break so I can get well. I've got a concert this weekend. I got to play. I got to go play a casual stadium show.
Oh, where are you playing? Sorry.
SoFi.
SoFi Stadium.
Opening for the weekend.
Oh, okay.
Just opening up for one of the biggest artists on planet Earth, real quick.
So, if someone goes to see The Weeknd in LA this weekend and sees Mike Dean opening, what kind of set do you do?
Really weird, eclectic music. Like, I don't know if you've heard any of my albums that I made, any of my solo albums. I'll play maybe I'll pick one stem from one of the songs and start it, and then I'll just start making up shit. I usually take about an eighth of shrooms before I get on stage.
Okay, fair enough.
So I'm really in a space, and then by the time I'm about 15 minutes in, the shrooms kick in, the lights are going. It's amazing. It's the funnest shit ever. Like, I'm experimenting.
You can actually go listen if you want to hear like the ethereal orchestral synth sounds of Mike Dean put together in an album format. He's got several albums on the streaming services. Y'all can go check. What's going on? Now,
will you hit during a set like that? Will you hit any like more familiar mainstream classics, Kanye joints, etc.?
Nah, I play like 1 or 2 Abel songs that I produced on the set. That's about it. And
wow, and the rest is just going.
Yeah, the rest is just experimental, cool shit. Like almost like movie soundtrack shit.
Yo, Mike, you were. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah, just more stoner movie soundtracks.
Okay, got it. I was just gonna ask you. I mean, you produce so many Southern rap classics, Ghetto Boys, UGK, Yuck Mouth, one after another for year after year after year. At what point did you really start to do well as a producer? Was it early on when you were making those joints, or did it take till further along for you to really start feeling like you made it?
You mean made it as far as skills, or made it as far as like notoriety?
No, made it as far as professionally, like your career was cemented and the money was good, etc.
I mean, early on, really, it was good. I mean, the money wasn't great because I was, just starting out, getting small percentages on stuff. But by the middle of the Rap-A-Lot run, we were doing really well. We were running around with glove boxes full of cash, doing tons of drugs and having a lot of fun. Yeah.
Mike's hair was down to his waist back then, by the way. He had the long hair.
Yeah.
Wow.
Long hair. Why did you cut the hair, Mike? You still got a full head of hair. Why don't you grow it back?
I mean, I'm growing it up right now, you see.
So instead of going down, you're going up.
Yeah, exactly.
All the way up, if you will.
Yeah.
Mike's hair is the definition of if it's up, then it's stuck.
If it's up, then it's stuck. Wow.
That's funny. I'm on that TV show, The Idol, and my hair was kind of up when I started it. I just let it keep growing as we shot it.
Just keep going. Keep going.
Yeah.
Now, Sash, you have amazing hair too. I mean, let's talk about Sash's head of hair here. Like, you know what I mean? Zoom in on that.
Take it away from
my coiffers.
Wow, it's lush.
Look at that.
Thank
Look at that. Look at this guy. Look at this.
Thank you.
Now, where in the LES? You want to shout out your neighborhood real quick? Where you from?
I'm from First and First.
Oh, right there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Got it. You went to school and everything down there.
I went to school until I was about 14 down there. Yeah.
Got it. All
Yeah.
right. Well, Pitt, we're going to get into this. What is it? Lemon sorbet is the name of the joint.
That's right.
Let's get into this lemon sorbet. You know what I mean? Sasha, it was a pleasure meeting you. Apex, as usual. Great seeing you, sir. You know what I mean?
Thank you, guys.
Mike Dean, you know what I mean? Keep doing your thing. Any Travis on the way out? Anything you can let us know? I know Travis been back in the studio. What you cooking on over there, Mike Dean? What you got, bruh?
I mean, you know how that is. I can't really talk about that shit very much, but you know.
Yeah, I know. I thought I'd catch you.
You tried, Ebro. You shot your shot.
I had to ask.
Ebro, I do appreciate you giving me props on the Atmos mixing because people have been telling me that you tell them I'm the best at it and shit. So I appreciate that.
Yeah. Well, the problem is I'm trying to find other people that are good because your calendar's too full. So as everybody's like, yo, who do I talk to about Atmos? I'm like, call Mike Dean. They're like, yo, he can't get us in for 6 months. I need my album to come out in 3 weeks. Help.
Hey, Sash's album's gonna be in full Atmos, you know.
Of course it will. Yo, people are mad at Sash right now. They're like, really? Sash gets his album done next week? And I can't get.
I mean, we already got the next project done. Come on, we're
y'all moving
on to the next.
Moving. Yeah.
Look, Mike, I love you, bro. Y'all take care.
Yes,
Sash, let's get into this lemon sorbet. Y'all look for the kid from the LES, man. It was a pleasure meeting you, sir.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Take care, y'all.
Appreciate you guys.